morning, beautiful people! Look where we are! We're on the lead up to the Dartford Bridge. Bit of a random place to start a video, I agree. But, oh, what a morning. What a morning. Just fiddling around with the camera there, shouldn't really be doing that. So, whether it be a protester or someone standing on the bridge, someone or something was on the bridge this morning, which has led to a hell of a lot of traffic. And I was just sat still for way over an hour. I don't know how long it was actually. So there's no way I was putting that video up. I was just chatting pure nonsense. So now that we're moving again, after 3 hours in total, thought I'd start a video. New camera angle, sort of, when it works. You're kind of in the middle, kind of not. I'm just trying to play around with you, so apologies, bear with me 2 seconds, there we go. Yeah, kind of in the middle. If it shakes too much though, you'll have to let me know. Basically a bar that sits against the pole of your headrest, and then it's got a phone holder on the end. If it's too shaky, say no, that hurt my eyes, and then change it back to the old school way of shoving it in the headrest and you can't see. We're finally going through the Dartford crossing 3 hours later. Now, thank my lucky stars, really. Cheers, traffic Jesus. As we zoom in the tunnel, because I was right by the side of Bluewater, so I decided to come out off the A2 and go to Bluewater instead. When I got some breakfast, McDonald's breakfast, which I don't get to do very often, and just sat it out in Bluewater really, waiting for the traffic to die down or for the situation to be sorted. If it was protesters, then screw you. Go protest somewhere else and affect the people that it actually affects rather than the average working bear. We don't need that in our lives, and I'm certainly not going to be on your side for whatever you're protesting against. If anything, it's going to make me go against you. If it was this is the annoying thing, is that you get different stories. So Essex police put up that they were helping and they were concerned for the welfare of a man on the bridge, or a person on the bridge, I should probably say. If that is the case, that's a completely different story, and I hope he got the help he needed. So basically they closed the bridge, and then this tunnel will be open to go this way, and if you're going to Kent, they open up the other tunnel, you do a weird diversion, and you go through that tunnel instead, and then the bridge is completely closed there. But obviously sending all that traffic through one tunnel, as you can imagine, is slight chaos. That all seems to be resolved now. As I say, fingers crossed everyone's happy and well. Oh, sorry, Mr. Lorry Man. Yeah, we sailed through the crossing, which is good. I did just drive from Bluewater past sort of Darren Valley Hospital in Dartford or whatever, but then I got a phone call and that cuts out the video, which is really annoying actually. There wasn't much to see though, to be honest. Just again a load more traffic. The diversions that were made for all the different roads that were closed leading up to the tunnel. Queues for the Dartford Bridge supposedly started at the bridge and went back to junction 29, which is the junction for Southend, Basildon, A127. That's how far back they supposedly went. I presume they went back even further than that, to be honest. They all seem to be moving over that side now pretty well as well. I feel sorry for the lorry drivers that are all on a tacho. hours of your day's gone and you have not moved a single inch. I said it the other day in a video, I'd say 80% of the time the Dartford crossing really is okay. It's not as bad as people make out, but when it goes wrong, it goes horribly wrong. You're never just 10 minutes late going through the bridge. There's always an hour or two added on. Visibility is absolute dog poo, especially if you get stuck behind a lorry. I can just see my phone in my rear view mirror and it looks like it's shaking around like a good one, so apologies. I'll stick this video up regardless, but yeah, no, doesn't look great. Hopefully it doesn't make any noise, but it looks a bit shaky. We're going to poodle about 60 miles an hour purely because visibility is crap and it's very wet. Lots of standing water about. I'm obviously in no rush now to get in because I'm late anyway. Should be thankful that I'm even coming in and I didn't turn around and go home. That's the way I look at it anyway. I did have a slight worry that the car was overheating earlier. I did see some smoke coming from the bonnet. I think it just turns out the car was really hot and the water was cold, the rain was cold. Created some steam, but I think all was okay. Temperature of the car was all good, so nothing really to worry about. Oh well, fingers crossed there's nothing to worry about anyway. Two hands to count the amount of breakdown services that I've seen. AA, green flag, some other weird private little companies. Seems as though a lot of cars have kind of overheated this morning being sat in the traffic. Every time the cars bunch up like this, visibility goes down to literally like 30%. Still amazes me. Someone said it in the comments the other day, but how some people don't put their lights on, especially if you've got a dark coloured car. Just makes things that little bit trickier. You've got to keep your eyes in your shoulders. 360 view at all times. That's why I'd hate to be a lorry driver these days. I don't know how they do it. I love driving, I adore driving, but too many strange eggs that drive on the motorway these days. The whole reason I started these videos. There's always something weird and wonderful that happens. Still see the aftermath of the traffic on the other side of the motorway. Just how queued up that all is. It said it was queuing to junction 29, but I think that's here. So definitely queuing way further back than that. Wait for Mr. Motorbike to go past. What a day to ride a motorbike, mate. Life choices. Helmet visibility out of the visors somewhere sunny. Instead, spent the whole day sitting in rainy old Essex. I did get a McDonald's breakfast out of it though, so that was pretty cool. I can't say I've really ever done that before. I normally get the ump with the traffic and I turn around and go home, but normally I've got a computer, a PC, but I haven't got that today. I thought we'd continue on into work instead. Short day today. I'll get in and it'll be lunchtime. Brilliant time. Do that every day. I don't know how much you'll see on the video today. It's almost though I look at the camera and it's clearer than what I can see in front of me. Visibility is not rough. Still down to 60 miles an hour. I can only assume that's because of visibility being so crap, standing water and whatever else. Yesterday it was down for 50 miles an hour all the way from Essex, from Brentwood to the tunnel. It was all down to 50 miles an hour. Because it said reports of animals. I did not see one animal. Well, I don't know who reported that. Surely there's enough cameras on the M25 for them to look and go, can you see any animals on the camera though? No. Okay. Isn't that difficult? We're down to 40 mile an hour now. Go and watch the speed cameras. There are roadworks after this junction. I don't really know what they're doing, but they're building something. What a morning. What a morning. Oh, I do remember, thinking back, it takes me back a few years, I think. I can't remember if it was before COVID or not. When they did all the protesting, the oil protesters, just stop oil. Well, they just stopped the M25 and it was a bloody nightmare. Running around, I remember stopping at a roundabout underneath them, right by the Dartford crossing. And they all came out with their big orange barriers and stuff. Just the shock of like, what are you doing? And then being sat there for hours. I couldn't move. I had a big orange barrier saying something about oil. They were all sat down on it. I wasn't going to run them over. I think someone in a van by the side of me attempted to and pushed their way through, but they couldn't. We've had some crazy times on the M25 thinking about it. I worked through COVID because I work in a hospital. Driving down the M25 then and it was a ghost town. That was a whole new experience of life. I think it was for everyone in different ways though, to be honest. That is not a time I would like to remember. But yeah, driving down the M25 and the A2, the first day of lockdown, but see, working in a hospital we were expected to still go in, and rightly so I believe, but yeah, there was just no one on the motorways whatsoever. I think it took me like 38 minutes to drive from All Hallows out in Rochester to Brentwood. All the lights were always green. It was that weird ass time. But yeah, those Just Stop Oil protesters as well. I remember watching, just as I come over the bridge, a firefighter have a bit of a scuffle with someone that was standing up on one of the roadwork stanchion things. He was trying to rip his barrier down and the guy decided to try and fight the fireman, and so the fireman put him on his arse. All whilst trying to do it on one of those little walkways above the signs above the motorway. It was, unbelievable. The news were there with their cameras at the side of the M25 just filming people standing there. policemen just standing there watching them. They couldn't really do anything. Well, they could have climbed the ladder and gone down, but I'm sure it's not that simple. Rules have to be followed, protocol and all that. Look at the size of this puddle. Get on. It's like a water ride at Brentwood Park, that was. Crazy times. I don't normally like to reminisce, but that definitely brought back some memories. There's me daydreaming and we're in Brentwood all of a sudden. I like it when that happens. Very good. Very hot now. Keep forgetting to turn the heaters off. Into Brentwood we go. What's for sale today, Mr. Man? We've got a Range Rover Discovery for £24,995. Yuck. That better have low mileage. It is a, oh shit, I was trying to see what year it was. It wasn't that new. I'd say 2012 I think it was, what you said on the plate. It could be a private plate. There is a police car coming. Don't pull out, Mr. Van Man, stay there. Don't go, there's a police car. Well, you can, but don't all keep going. Quite a clear police car coming. Watching people in my mirrors drive around like idiots. What a rainy, horrible day. This camera view works. I've got a horrible feeling it ain't gonna. It's meant to be a bit lower as well. You've slightly, I think because of all the wobbling, you've probably gone higher up now. You're meant to be, where are you meant to be? Not there, not there. You're meant to be kind of there. Oh shit. Yeah, you're meant to be there, kind of. The way I sorted it out this morning, it was wicked. You got the gear stick there. You can see everything, but it's kind of wobbled itself to a weird ass angle. So if it is that wobbly, holy shit, big fire engine. That made me stop by. No, you're alright. Well done, that man. Yeah, apologies for the wobbles. Probably is a bit too much. I'll film the drive home. We'll stick the phone in its normal place. We should we'll have some sort of normal video. But from Bluewater to Brentwood, what's that? 20 minutes? 25, 11:25. So 25. Yeah, just under half an hour. Somewhere. 5 to 11 when I set off, I'm sure it was something like that. Here's something random for you, and I can't get it out of my head. Morrison's lorries. Do you not think they look like a pack of Richmond sausages? Something about it. That's probably the most random thing you'll hear today, so apologies, but they just look like a pack of Richmond sausages to me. You know, the old weird pink ones. I think you got your branding wrong, Mr. Morrison. I always thought Morrison's was yellow as well, not green. Shows how much attention I pay, I suppose. Do we go through Brentwood High Street? With the camera being as wobbly as we are, I think the cobbles of Brentwood High Street will probably see my phone off, to be honest. You want shaky, you're gonna get shaky. This time of day is probably best to go through it. If we take a steady poodle up. Yes, okay, let's do it. You ever wanted to know what it's like inside a tumble dryer? I think you're about to find out. be lots of noise and lots of shaking, I presume. Apologies. As I say, on the way home we'll do a normal video. Hopefully there'll be no bloody traffic. Oh, that's going in there. Private ambulance. Oh dear. Planned Environmental Services. Have you got an unplanned one? A UPES? Is that a different sector? Right, here we go. What was it? You ever wanted to know what it's like in a tumble dryer? You're about to find out. Pretend you're that long lost sock that no one knows where it's gone. Where are the cobbles? They're here somewhere. Probably going to make a horrific noise and you're going to be shaking around like absolute shit. Ready? Here we go. This doesn't do your eyes in. Fair play to them. If you're listening to it, then all you can probably hear is. So apologies for that as well. La da dee, la da da, la da dee, la da. Pothole, pothole, pothole. Oh, that one gets you right on the tush. That one. Why did I decide to come down the high street? Idiot. What a sausage. Chill out, Mr. Window Wipers. Calm down. Why did I choose to come this way? I don't come this way for a reason. It's because the traffic's naff. Little old Doris with a Zimmer frame trying to cross across, that's not easy to say, cross across the cobbles. The amount of buses that come down here, I've sat in enough traffic today, I really can't be bothered. Traffic doesn't normally bother me, but now I'm just bored. Let's get shaken again, ready? You're on a dry spin now. That's the end of the cobbles, I think. Pretty sure it is, isn't it? Oh, I'm going to get wet walking into work today. There's about a 3-minute walk from where I park to where I work. Probably hazard a guess of where I work if you know where I am. I'll keep that a mystery for now. All I can say is I work in hospital. Somewhere in Brentwood, clearly. And that guy just got splashed with a puddle. That's what you get for wearing shorts. That's it. And crossing on a green light. Dickhead. Oh, nearly stalled it. That would have been interesting. Ah, the joys of this little crappy roundabout. I can't even see a lot of Nice Jag XF over there, an R. They just called an XFR? I think it is. Like a V8, isn't it? Cool car. Very nice. I undid my window because I can't see out of it properly because it's a bit steamy. I'm flipping getting wet. Any chance? I'll go around you, you big bellend. Do you not earn enough? Get taken for granted? Want to make more money? I was reading that. Yeah, good. You can't park there, mate. Roper roads. Or like blocking roads. Come on, someone make a move, someone make a move. Fine, I'll make a move. Thank you. Cheers all. The standoff. It's like a Great Western, isn't it? When you're at a mini roundabout, no one wants to move. Your move, Junior. Oh, let's not splash Doris with a puddle. So tempting though. Right. 2 hours late for work. I'll work me lunch. How about that? Can't be helped. Is what it is. It's the joys of crossing the Dartford Bridge. Well, what a journey. We set off about 8 o'clock. Came up to loads of traffic on the A2 to find out that someone was investigating how far the drop is between the bridge and the water. No, in all seriousness, that's not even worth joking about. Hopefully everything worked out okay this morning. Unless it was protesters, because there's two different stories going around. If it was protesters, then screw you, you bunch of sausages. Go eat a vegan sandwich. Oh, what a day. 2 hours late for work. 3.5 hours in total of a journey. But we did stop at Blue Water and go and have a Mackey's breakfast. So, to be fair, I've had a great morning. If I'm in a car, I'm happy. That's the main thing. And I got to do a video for a change, albeit really shaky. So I'm going to put it up because I don't know why, but I'm going to anyway for shits and giggles. If it does your eyes in, apologies. It won't happen again, I promise. The phone will be back in its normal place later on. But for now, I hope you have a better day than I have. Or I've had. I hope you have a better morning. You're having a nice evening, probably, by the time you watch this video. And I will see you on the other side for a drive over the old Dartford Bridge, I suppose. Yeah, cool story, bro. Have a good day, potatoes. See you later.